I'm Emily with Security Plus Insurance. I've been with the agency for 22 years. My in-laws owned the agency and they started that in probably the mid-'80s. I was working for Mecklenburg County and got a call from my father-in-law. They were looking at retiring and trying to bring somebody else into the business. I do the individual ACA, Med Advantage, Med Sup, and then small groups. I think 2015 is when somebody suggested that I reach out to Messer in getting a contract. So that was really just where it started. You know, insurance can be daunting, but I think it's just bringing it down to a simple level. It's working with the people, it's getting to know them. Whatever I do, I feel like this is what I would do for my family when I'm selling a Medicare plan. This is what I would sell my parents. You know, it's obviously hectic in the fall, but it's, you know, I spend a lot of time in the office reaching out to clients, normal check-ins, how are things going. You know, a lot of my clients I feel like are family. They'll call when they, you know, to say they've been in the hospital or they've had issues. So it's really this time of year, it's just touching base with folks. I feel like I explain the benefits. I'm not trying to sell a plan. I feel like I'm being honest with the person. If what I'm presenting isn't the best, I'm going to tell them that, and I think you just build a rapport that I'm not being pushy. And if you don't want what I have to offer, I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. I can't stand a pushy salesperson. I treat people how I want to be treated. If I go to the store, I don't mind somebody acknowledging that I'm there, but I don't want to be pressured. So I in turn don't pressure people. It's just trying to, you know, like strip it down just to the basics. You know, a lot of people don't even understand any of the terminology. What's a copay? What's co-insurance? So it's really just explaining it, finding out, you know, really trying to learn their needs, because everything is so network plan specific. So it's just drilling it down for somebody. My business is pretty much just organic referrals. So a lot of it is, hey, call Emily, take this plan, and you know, that's the first thing is like, well, just because this person has the plan doesn't mean it's right for you. So it's really just talking to them about their needs. I just think the technology's just made things a lot easier. The online submissions of enrollment forms and not having, you know, when we were having to mail them in, then fax them in, so yeah, doing everything kind of real time, seeing that it's been received, working on the, you know, carrier platforms, that everything's in there, nothing's missing. There used to be days that we'd mail in an application and an application was mailed back with missing information, so it's just sped up the process. You know, the end of the year, the open enrollment, the AEP, it is crazy, and that's a crazy time of year. People just put a lot of pressure on themselves to want to succeed, want to grow quickly, and it's just, you know, it does take time. You have to nurture it. You just have to realize, in all honesty, what can you do? I've just learned never bite off more than you can chew. I do prefer the face-to-face. I think it's just a trust. You meet somebody, you know who you're talking to. It's just learning somebody. It's, I'm sure my style, you know, some people don't like it, some people don't appreciate it. I had a man, I don't think he meant it as a compliment, but he told me, he said, "You're not selling insurance, you're explaining insurance." Then I've done what I've set out to do. So, but I just think it's more important to meet somebody face to face if possible. It's just to have that relationship. Obviously I know, you know, what I'm going there to do, so I don't really have anything that I prep for. I'm confident in what the plans that I sell. I'm confident in the carriers, so it just kind of, I think it sells itself a lot of times. So I don't really have anything no agenda when I go. If you believe in what you're selling them, you know that, you know, they're not going to run into issues, and being able to sleep at night and not worrying about it.